New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. Grandmother Francille White, age 53, and daughter Kimberly Cherry, age 28, were two of the five looters nabbed by police over the November 19th incident that saw thieves make off with more than $1 million worth of designer goods. Along with a co-accused, Tamiko Miller, age 23, and Ivan Speed, age 34, the pair have been charged with 4 felony counts of looting during a state of emergency, second-degree commercial burglary, grand theft, and receiving stolen property. Miller's cousin, Missy Calloway, age 23, was also charged over the incident and was hit with 5 felony counts that included possession of a firearm with prior felony and concealing a firearm along with resisting arrest. Despite being slapped with serious charges and a combined 14 previous convictions ranging from shoplifting to attempted murder, all 5 are now back on the streets on bond. According to court documents, shoplifter White's life of crimes dates back 30 years with her first conviction for stealing from a woman named Jane Sneathen in 1989. For that, she was handed a year and 4 months at the Central California's Women's Facility and a $100 fine, but the punishment wasn't enough to stop her offending again in 1993. The 53-year-old was caught stealing from a branch of the department store, JCPenney, in Daly City, California, and was handed another year for that theft, according to court documents. Her sentence was extended to 3 years in 1995 due to her prior convictions, and she was sent back to the Central California Women's Facility. Despite her crimes, in 2011, she was awarded $30,000 payout by San Francisco School District, which she sued after claiming a teacher had stolen her young daughter's Twinkie snacks. Eldest daughter Kimberly's criminal career kicked off in 2014 with a conviction for robbing the same branch of JCPenney as her mother. The following year, she was busted shoplifting at Sears and was also found guilty of possessing burglary tools after cops discovered her 16-piece break-in kit, which included a screwdriver, a crowbar, 2 sets of pliers, and a selection of lockpicks. In March of 2020, she was busted for cocaine possession, and in April of 2021, the mom of one was collared for petty theft for the 3rd time, this time from stealing from toy store Bye Bye Baby. And yet again, this is what down bad looks like. This is what it looks like when you have women out there who specifically decide to, in a sense, not have a man anywhere in the picture or in the spectrum at all. This is what it looks like when you have a mother who made the wrong choices in life, decides to bear a child, and still decides to make the exact same wrong choices, which then later leads down the road to her child doing the exact same thing the mother was arrested for several times, along with having a record. And then on top of that, her daughter was also selling narcotics. Look at that. And she's a mother. Picture that. So guess what's going to happen with that child? The exact same thing. But yet, whenever stories like this come up, a lot of people are going to sit up there and say, "Oh, well, it's this. If the black man was, there, if the father was there, if the father fought for, the rights of the child, if the father wanted to take care, if the father this, if the father, like I said." People will always make excuses, even though the CEO is in the chair. You know who that CEO is? That mother that is directly to the left side of the screen. How old is she? 53. 53. And she's still doing the exact same things that she got caught doing back in the 80s. We're in 2021 and she's out here looting. Are you serious? You're 50-something years old looting stores. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you are literally in your 40s and your 50s and your 60s and you're going out here robbing, you deserve everything that you get. There's no excuses that you could give for the reason that you need to go out here and do this. That's stuff that young people sit up there and do, aka your daughter. But yet, like I said, I guess certain things just run in the family. You got scammers, you got thieves, you got crooks, you got dealers. I guess that's just what it is. And that's the life that that child is going to have too. The child is not going to have a better life than these two here. You're looking at generation after generation, and soon enough, the next generation. That's how you do generational curses right here. That's how you do that. That's how you don't break the link. That's how you don't break generational curses. You just keep it going through a revolving door. So every generation that's born keeps falling back into the exact same pit that somebody else was just about to climb out of. But like I said before, when you decide to bring this up and you want to showcase this to black women to show them like, yo, hey, this is what you have some black women out here doing. Guess what? Mouths just want to sit up there and start running. What about what black men are doing? And all these other things. Because I told people before, the moment in time you want to keep focusing on whatever it is that black men is doing, guess what? Stuff like this is going to start happening. Because you're not watching what you're supposed to be watching. You got a lot of these individuals out here that's having black women fixated and trying to hate black women so much that they're allowing things like this and even worse to slide by every single day. And then once stuff like this gets highlighted, it's still a black man's fault. Craziness. The craziest logic that I've ever seen before, ever in my life. But hey, here we are at this point in time. Like I said, a lot of women said that they can hate it. We can do anything that a black man can do. We can do it better. We're equal. We're this. We're that. I'm independent. This is where all that gets you. Being a single mother, raising a child, and that child being a single mother, raising a child. Why? Because they make the wrong choices and decisions in men. So it's not the fact that, oh, it's a black man's fault. No, it's the black women who selectively pick. First of all, it's black women who are automatically in chaos and dysfunction. And then on top of that, they suffer from the inability to make the right logical selections. They make the wrong choices every single time. Why? Because they have the wrong type of preferences, which leads to then being a mother without any type of male in the house to properly gain control of situations and to put logic into situations so things like this don't happen. But hey, you can't sit up there and tell black women out here to make better choices than men. Can't sit up there and do that. That's a no-no. That's wrong to sit up there and do. Having them sit up there and take responsibility for their selection and choices of wrong men, oh no, no, no. They can choose all wrong all day long. They can sit up there and be with the wrong person all day long. It's still going to be that black man's fault for her picking him. Like I said, in the moment in time that this basically keeps going, it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Because what they're going to start doing is you're going to have women like her, like the daughter, becoming like artists or rappers, and they're going to be rapping about all the scamming, all of the thieving, all of the dealing that they're sitting up there doing, and these young black girls are going to be listening to it, and they're going to emulate that music. The same exact cycle that we see with young black men out here. But like I said, I can't sit up there and tell people nothing. Y'all got it. Y'all independent. Y'all know what it is that y'all need to sit up there and do. Can't no man out here sit up there and tell y'all nothing. Because black men need to sit up there and focus on whatever it is that black men need to be focusing on, and stop sitting up there looking at whatever black women are sitting up there looking at and focusing on. But whatever, I digress. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.